Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to another segment of the MCR. Happy New Year. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're on multiple social media sites. We're on multiple platforms, though we don't know how much longer we'll be on YouTube. In any event, thanks everyone for your support. This kind of falls into the in case you missed it category. Over the Christmas holiday, Tucker Carlson, and yes, I know we have that group out there that has disdain for Fox News.
And Tucker Carlson.
So have at it if you so choose. But Tucker Carlson had a woman on his show, and her name is Chaya Raichik. And she is the founder, the person that runs Libs of TikTok.
Okay.
And this woman has been, what do you call it, public enemy number one with the left for the last month or so.
Oh yeah, if they don't like you, they'll dox you, they'll come after you, and they will try to ruin you.
And
find a crime against you too, by the way.
And I got this from one of my favorite news sites, The Right Scoop. And in the article, The Right Scoop asks rhetorically, did she violate privacy? And then it goes on to say, basically answering the rhetorical question, no. She shared on Twitter the videos that libs were sharing on TikTok.
Okay.
They would go on to say, videos published specifically to be shared publicly for the purpose of being seen. But then they continue.
That's why we do this channel.
Then they continue, but not noticed. Or only noticeable to a certain demographic group and not others. Meaning, you know, and have you seen any of her?
I have not.
Okay.
I don't use TikTok because it is a Chinese communist way of spying on you, and I recommend anyone not do that.
Well, what happens is The Right Scoop and the Gateway Pundit have done news articles about certain videos that she's put on Twitter. Okay, because she takes the TikTok videos and puts them on Twitter. Okay,
she's basically doing montages over a number of videos.
She doesn't even comment. She just puts it there.
Yeah.
She puts it there to be seen. And the problem is, not only have they been seen, but they've been noticed, and noticed by the wrong group.
Right.
Okay, and that therein lies the real crime is. She's showing their idiocy.
Well, we've had critics.
She's showing their insanity.
We've had critics on the right who complain that all we do is talk. Well, that's what this show is, in case you didn't know. It's political news, political commentary. And if we can share more videos in 2023, we certainly want to do that. But we're not going to do what she's doing, right, on this show. So if that's a bother to you, maybe you should move along.
Yeah, she wasn't even commenting. She was just putting it out there
Well, my point in saying that was, for people out there, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. She doesn't do it, she's damned. We do it, and we're damned.
Now, she was, and this is where it gets interesting, as she was being interviewed by Tucker Carlson, initially, when she did interviews with Tucker Carlson, they would not identify her, and they actually put a square over her face. Okay, so in the first couple interviews with Tucker Carlson, she remained anonymous, but the left was so out to get her, they eventually were able to successfully dox her. Okay, and
what is the purpose of doxing? Let's go over that for a second. It's to let it be known where you're at, so someone
can intimidate you,
can bully you, stand outside your house, destroy your property, do all the things they say the right does.
Harass you.
Yeah, okay.
In the most mean-spirited way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, once she was doxxed, she said okay, and so then she went on Tucker Carlson and revealed herself. And one of their frustrations in them attempting to dox her was she had very little, if any, but the way she made it sound, she wasn't on Facebook. She had no, at the time, she had no accounts under her actual name, Chaya Raichik. Okay?
Okay.
So as they attempted to, who's running this libs at TikTok, they couldn't figure out who she was.
Okay,
Because
but somebody did, and
eventually
who was
they-
that? The people of TikTok?
well, they didn't. They don't necessarily say who. Let's just mainstream. You know what? Mainstream media figured out who she was.
As I said earlier, and I'm sure they did it with the help of the CCP, who there is no dissent in communism. Understand that first off. So she's being a dissenter. So they're going to help dox her.
Now, here's where the story takes a very interesting turn. She resides in California, and she admits this. This is no longer a secret.
I don't know why anyone would admit living there.
Since she is no longer anonymous, she was compelled to share that she lives in California, and a representative from Governor DeSantis' office contacted her and said, "Hey, if you don't feel safe, if you're in fear for your life or safety, you are welcome to stay at the guest house at the governor's mansion in Florida."
This brings to mind something you're very familiar with, because you stood on the East-West German border during the Cold War. Is that where we're at now? Florida is West Germany and California is East Germany? Is that where we're at? Now we have to escape from California to go to safety in Florida, the West, so to speak?
It kind of
Sure as
looks
hell
that
sounds
way,
like it, doesn't it?
you know. And here, her own governor could give less than 2 cents about her.
He's all about death and destruction.
And the
Democrats
governor
are.
of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is saying, "Hey, if you need refuge, here we are."
Right.
And I just, you know, and it was kind of interesting because, I saw this on the Right Scoop news site has these Tucker Carlson videos, okay? So as she just kind of blurts it out, Tucker Carlson says, "Oh boy, am I glad I asked that question," because that was quite the news release right there on the Tucker Carlson show. He had no idea that Governor DeSantis, through one of his staff members, had reached out to her. Okay, and you know, the things you find out as you do live interviews.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, I think they're mostly planned out. You know, the questions, they know the questions are, and they'll ask the follow up based on what they expect the answer to be. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they don't always go the way, especially when you're dealing with real people, not politicians, not actors.
And it was just funny to see Tucker Carlson's face. He goes, "Holy cow! I'm glad I asked that question."
Yeah.
So, you know, this is what's going on. Libs at TikTok, and we haven't really talked about them hardly at all.
But just in case you missed it.
Yeah, and this did play out. You know, this has been playing out for the last month, and kind of came to a head over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just found it very interesting. Finally, the whole thing about Governor DeSantis, and I got to tell you, if this isn't a selling point for a presidential run, okay, and then I belabored making that point.
As I understand, he is not interested at this point.
Well. But here's the thing, you know, going to his integrity, what a guy.
He is not only talking the talk, he's walking the walk.
Oh yeah.
And they will try to destroy him, as they have tried for 6 years now, 7 years, 8 years, to destroy Donald Trump.
Oh,
and they will try to destroy us, and they will try to destroy you if you do not comply.
Yeah. So that's all I got. Any other comments?
That's an interesting story. I hope you enjoyed it out there. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Especially like if you're on YouTube, because they hate likes. They hate us to get likes because it monkeys up the algorithm.
And it's only a matter of time before YouTube kicks us off, we believe.
Yeah.
The ongoing issue there. So anyways, that's it. Catch you in the next segment. As always, be safe. Watch your six. And don't tread on me.